So let's go try number one right here. Recently, the exchange rate for Swiss francs to US dollars, hey, that looks like that's another ratio set up, was 1.2450 Swiss francs equals $1. So how about we color code that? Now previously you said, hey, you want dollars on top because you're used to putting money on top, but I just want to remind you that different countries have different types of money, and so this Swiss franc part on here is their version of money. So really we've got money on top of money, and it does not matter which one goes on top. So how about we go ahead and put the 1.245 Swiss francs on top and the $1 on bottom. Now it says if you were leaving Switzerland for the US with 300 francs left. So in other words, you were having a great time, you had some Swiss money, you were spending them like crazy, but when you got back to the stateside, you're like, oh, I still have these 300 francs in my pocket. They want to know how many dollars would you receive. So let's go highlight our numbers that they give us in the labels. So the 300 francs, that matches up with that 1.2450 Swiss francs. It's the same thing, okay? And then how many dollars? Wouldn't that be like X dollars, just like we had up here in this previous problem, right? So what's the trick? Well, after you make your first ratio here on the left side, your very first one, then what you have to do is make sure that you match the units. That is the most important part. If you don't make those units match up in a certain way, a certain pattern, then it's going to get you off track there. So let's put how many dollars as an X, and let's put the 300 francs right here, and that's it. Now we just go and cross multiply. So 1.2450 times X equals 1 times 300. And this gets us our equation, right? We got our cross product equation here, so let's just go divide this by itself and then divide 300 by the 1.2450. So putting that into the calculator, it looks like we're going to have to round there, doesn't it? So about 240 and 96 cents. So there's our answer. Because again, this is dollars, right? See, the X was next to dollars, so $240.96. That's our answer, but hey, this is a problem, a story problem, so let's just restate. You would receive $240.96.